With the NBA season starting, the Los Angeles Lakers still have some room to work with. LeBron James is entering his 20th season and is looking to win another championship. But going back to the Russell Westbrook trade, they have traded picks, key role players, and have put themselves in a bad position to try to make that happen. But with the Lakers picking up young pieces that I will talk about later on in this video, they may or may not have found the perfect team to go back to that championship caliber winning team. There was lots of problems with the team last year, such as Russell Westbrook not fitting, Anthony Davis not being able to stay healthy, and just a bad overall, basically just team. The team was not well built around the top guys that they had, and even the top guys, when they were healthy, did not work together due to their fit. Also, when Anthony Davis was traded to the Lakers, they also traded a lot of their first round future picks. So, with them not having that many picks, if they don't try to trade Russell Westbrook to get first round picks and they don't win anything this year, they're going to be in for some trouble for the rest of the few years when LeBron retires and possibly when they trade Anthony Davis. Because at one point when Anthony Davis was traded to the Lakers, they were thinking that he was the guy to build around when LeBron retires. But that is just simply not the case due to him not being able to stay on the floor. And also when he was in New Orleans, even though his team was not built right there, that's why he requested one, he's not the type of guy to build around at this point in his career because he's proven to be injury prone. And a lot of people have written off Russell Westbrook as a star, but all you have to do is just put him in that position where he's the guy and he will be the same Russ. Well, not really the same Russ, but at least Russ with good numbers, good efficiency, and at least you can see him having fun on a different team. But on the Lakers, they tried to, well, not really tried, but they destroyed his confidence, and you could just see him not being happy, even though that's where he's from. But if you trade him somewhere else where he becomes the guy, then we will see old Russ again. The role players that were supposed to be key role players last year, such as Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard, Wayne Ellington, Kendrick Nunn, who I'll speak about later on in this video. Of course, Dwight Howard is older. Trevor Ariza is too. But Kendrick Nunn, with that bone bruise, they say, that took him the whole season to recover from, some is telling me that was more than a bone bruise. But that's another situation because he should be healthy this year. And with Troy Brown Jr. signing with the Lakers and wearing the number 7, there's likely that Carmelo Anthony will not be returning to the Lakers. And there was a rumor that I saw that LeBron and Carmelo Anthony talked to each other about him possibly returning, but he would only return if he knew that they were going to be contending for real. Because at this point in Carmelo's career, he just wants to contend and try to win a championship. But if he doesn't, well, so be it. And the Lakers picked up Patrick Beverley. Now, this has stirred up some controversy because we all know that Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverley does not go together. They don't like each other, and I can't see them playing with each other. But this either was a way to basically make Russ even more mad with the organization or a real actual contending move. And to me, I think it's a little bit of both. I think Patrick Beverley can really help them contend. He's done it his whole career, not as far as championship, but he's made the playoffs every year of his career. And I feel like if he comes to the Lakers, he'll be a good piece for the team. Also, Austin Reeves is penciled in as a starter and closer based on the chatter out of the organization. So that means that they may consider putting Austin Reeves in the starting lineup. With the departure of Malik Monk, the Lakers really did a good job with signing Lonnie Walker to be their replacement. A good scorer, really athletic. He was always in a slow-based offense over in San Antonio, so maybe when he arrives in LA, maybe he can have that Showtime Lakers, athleticism and hype to the team. I don't know as far as defense, but I feel like he can be a great, switch defender, somebody willing to, be aggressive on defense because they need defense and they got the young players to do it. So now it's go time for the Lakers. The Lakers also signed people like Scottie Pippen Jr. They kept Wenyen Gabriel and drafted Max Christie. But I think that the Lakers should sign Terrence Ross, who's a veteran scorer. He comes off the bench for every team that he's been on. Has been a microwave scorer, high flying, can dunk the ball, very aggressive. And I feel like the Lakers should really sign this guy because, for one, on Twitch, he stated that he doesn't want to be part of a rebuild. Buddy Hield has been attached to the media in the Lakers for the past year or two. Ever since the Russell Westbrook trade, he was supposed to be the guy that they traded for, which would have been a better fit. And I feel like this is the year that they finally snapped with that trade, sending Russell Westbrook and maybe a first-round pick to Indiana in return for Buddy Hield and the player I'm finna show you, Miles Turner, who also I will elaborate on and why he fits with the Lakers. Miles Turner, who is arguably a top 3 shot blocker in the league, has also been attached to the Lakers. Also, a lot of teams, ever since he's been drafted, he's always been in trade rumors. But this year, I feel like will be the year that he gets traded, and LA should be the perfect destination for him to be on the bright lights and contend for a championship at this point in his career. He can be a great piece for the Lakers. He also can be a piece that can kind of not show Anthony Davis's weaknesses on defense, even though Davis was a top 3, top 5 defender. I can't say in his prime because he should be in his prime now, but if you add in a shot blocker like him, this will take a lot of the inside interior pressure off of Anthony Davis. But if they do decide to stay with Westbrook, I feel like a backcourt of Westbrook, Beverly, and Kendrick Nunn should be great for the Lakers. Even though Westbrook doesn't fit, I feel like this is going to be a wake-up call for him and also Anthony Davis. And I feel like somehow they can put this together and it can somehow work. And signing guys like Juan Toscano-Anderson and Troy Brown Jr., this should be good for the Lakers. What do you guys think about what I just said that the Lakers should do with their team? And tell me in the comments what do you guys think they should do on your own thoughts. And that's all I have for you guys. And thank you. Like and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.